Welcome back to another episode of Historic Headstones of Norfolk. We are on Hampton University campus grounds at the National Cemetery. This is the another part of the National Cemetery. There's one over on the other side of I-64 and there's one here on campus. It's the same cemetery, just two different locations. And we are just here on 4th of July, just taking a look around. I actually don't have any videos planned for this cemetery yet. It's huge. There's so many important people buried here. This one opened in 1865, in October 1865, for the Union dead. The rebels weren't allowed to be buried in here yet, but there are 200 stones of Confederate soldiers that are unknown that are buried here, though. We have a bunch of Medal of Honor recipients that are buried in these cemeteries. We've done videos for Michael Cassidy and James Garrison. We also did one for John Davis, but there's also Sergeant Alfred Hilton, Company H, U.S. Colored Infantry. He's buried in this cemetery. September 29th, 1864. It's just too hot to do any more videos in here today. And then we got First Lieutenant Harry J. Mandy, Company B, 4th New York Cavalry, August 15, 1864. He's also buried in here. And then we have Charles Veal, Company D, 4th U.S. Colored Infantry, September 29th, 1864, buried in here as well. If you come over here, they do have all kinds of things for you guys to read. This is and then they have the history here, and they also have some of the Medal of Honor. This is not everybody. Like John Davis isn't on here, and he got the Medal of Honor. And then, you know, there's a lot of Purple Hearts in here as well. They also tell you the Phoebus Section to the other side of I-64. This is the Hampton Section, and it gives you all the rules of the cemetery, plus the different sections and the map. So both, and then they say there's an electronic grave locator, which, you know, I don't know what that is. I don't see anything here that's electronic. You got also washrooms and water here. This is just a massive cemetery. There is just headstones as far as you can see. So this is just like if you ever been to Arlington, it's the same way. You got to be very respectful here. But I do advise people to come out and just visit. There's a lot of people have their wives buried in here. There's a lot of children buried in here. If the children of, you know, people who were serving could be buried in here. The grounds are just immaculate. They are taken care of so well. This is one of the most beautiful cemeteries I've been in, just for, you know, groundkeeping. Absolutely stunning. We are walking towards the center here. They got a big flag in the middle. As you can see, there's just rows and rows and rows of people. There are a lot of unknown soldiers buried in here from different wars as well. Unfortunately, it happens. So this is as far as you can drive in. You can actually park over here in the shade. It actually really feels good under these magnolia trees. This stone kind of caught my attention. It's not a military stone. It says Adams on it. It's got the eagle, flags, cannonballs, in remembrance of William Adams. I really can't read that. Even with the phone, I can't read it. That is something I'm going to have to look up in the future. There is a big monument over there we're going to head towards. We're just going to read some of these stones as we go. We got Vietnam, 1991, World War II, World War I. We're walking through this Korea. We got a chaplain, World War II. Here we go. This is one of the, this is a Union soldier, I believe. Unknown U.S. soldier. Very sad to see. At least he got a proper military burial, which is very good. I'm very happy about that. You see those stones all through here. Unknown U.S. soldier. Lost to history. So sad. A lot of Civil War in here. All these little stones are Civil War stones. Union soldiers. Tons and tons of Union soldiers. You know, like in Norfolk cemeteries, we have 2 or 3 Union soldiers. That's about it. Come across the water, there's thousands buried over here. Another unknown U.S. soldier. Another unknown soldier. Very sad. There's even more. There's another unknown soldier over there. More Civil War. Another unknown soldier. Another unknown soldier. Oh my geez. There's so many unknown soldiers over here. I'm talking dozens. Unknown U.S. soldier. Very sad. I hate to see that. Everybody should be remembered. Not forgotten. You know, they fought for the country. Alright, we are heading over to this big monument. I don't know what it is. I have a feeling it's Civil War. Because the Civil War led to the creation of national cemeteries with an order from Abraham Lincoln. Directly, I think it was 1866. This place is amazing. Every headstone has a number on it. And everybody buried here has a number. So that makes finding headstones here very simple. I do plan on coming back one day and just doing videos here. That'd be great. All right. Just gonna stand over here in the shade because it's blazing hot today. It is a Civil War memorial, 1861. It is one of the tallest monuments here in Hampton Roads. There's a stone over at Forest Lawn that's the tallest. And it's a Civil War monument, so as you can see, there's just so much history here buried. And there's just thousands and thousands of soldiers buried here and their dependents and their children. It's absolutely stunning. I know for Memorial Day and Veterans Day, each one of these stones gets an American flag. They would have to have dozens of people out here doing that for both of the cemeteries, national cemeteries. Yes, I just want to give you guys, you know, a quick look at this cemetery. We'll eventually do videos over here. I'm not prepared to do that today. We've done enough today. It's hot. We're done. This is our last video. Happy 4th of July, guys. We just wanted to show you a little bit of the national cemeteries. Take care and have a great day.